Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Savannah. Many students ask me, how do I become a better Chinese learner? The answer is easy. Stick to the basic. In my channel, my goal here is to provide the most basic and practical sentence structures and vocabulary that can help you sound more natural and confident when you speak Chinese. If you're learning Chinese, you've definitely come to the right place. Share it with your friend who is also learning Chinese or interested in starting to learn Chinese. In this lesson, we're going to focus on the most practical structures using adjectives. Stay with me and let's get started. Alright, let's take a look at the first structure. This is obviously not a sentence, it's just a phrase. We use adjective to describe a noun. Let's take a look at some examples. First one, before the adjective 可爱 means cute. 猫 means cat. 可爱的猫 cute cat, right? When you want to quantify it, we usually put the quantifier, the number plus measure word before the adjective. So if you want to say a cute cat, 一只可爱的猫 a cute cat. Next one, adjective 漂亮 means pretty. 的女孩 we usually have sound for 女孩. So 漂亮的女孩 pretty girl. If you want to quantify it, let's put two pretty girls here. So two 两 measure word 个两个漂亮的女孩. When the adjective only has one syllable, we usually omit the most common one 好, right? So if I want to say kind people, 好人. New book. So new is 新 新 New book 新书. Old computer. Old is 旧. So we don't use 旧 for old person. We only use 旧 for old thing. Old computer. 旧电脑. Alright, let's take a look at the second structure. This structure is obviously a sentence structure, right? We use this sentence structure to describe a subject using an adjective. Unlike English, subjects and predicate adjectives in Chinese are not linked by a copula, which is copula is am, is, are, right? See, we don't really have a verb here because the adjective serves as a verb, serves as a predicate, and a predicate means verb. What we usually do is we use an adverb as a link here. This adverb 很 means very, but when I don't emphasize 很 in a sentence, this 很 is not as strong as the very word in English. So let's take a look at this example. If I want to say he is kind, in Chinese, he 他 kind, which is the adjective 好. And we don't really say this, right? We don't say is. And we usually use 很 to link these two. 他很好. But if I want to emphasize that he's really good, then I can say 他很好 by stressing 很, right? Of course, we have other modifiers to modify the degree of 好, okay? So 很 is just one of them. Let's list some modifiers we can use to modify the adjective 好. Let's place them in a scale from 0 to 100%. Let's still use the adjective 好 here as example. The first one I want to say, it's not good. That would be totally negation, right? 不好. And then let's put 很好 first, right? Because we know 很好 is somewhere neutral, but it means very. It's not as strong, but it's still. So let's put it somewhere between 50 and 60. And then we have 还好. 还好 is somewhere around 50, I think. So we use 还好 to describe it's only acceptable. So this is 还好,很好. Next, we have 挺好的 or 挺好, similar to 很好. It's pretty good, but not impressive, maybe. Next, we have 真好, really good. Probably 80%, 90%. And we have a few modifiers that express extremely. The most common one is 非常好. And then we have 太好了, 好极了, 特别好. 特别 also can be used as an adjective meaning special, but here 特别 means especially good. And the last one we have 有点儿. So 有点儿 means a little, but is not as proper as a modifier for adjective 好 because 有点儿 is only used to modify a negative adjective. So I can say I'm a little tired. 我有点儿累. We consider tired as a negative adjective. When I'm happy, I want to say 我很高兴. I use 很 or 我非常高兴. But we don't use 有点儿 to describe a positive adjective. We don't say 我有点高兴. We only use 有点 to describe a negative adjective. Okay, here I listed two similar patterns. Subject plus the adjective, and this one is subject plus 是 plus an adjective, and we can also use the adverb to modify the adjective, and the. Now I'm gonna show you how to differentiate them. Let's take a look at the first one, subject plus adjective, and we don't have 很 here. So remember this, we only use this sentence structure in comparative context. Let's form a comparative context here. Imagine my friend and I are talking about my two cats, Andrew, the tabby, and Gray, the gray cat. So my friend asked me, which of your cats is chubbier? I'm 100% sure that Gray is chubbier. So in Chinese, I say Gray, 胖. So gray is a subject. 胖 means chubby or fat. So 胖is the adjective. So if I don't have any modifiers for this adjective, only have subject and adjective, gray, 胖, which means gray is chubbier. But you can see that this can only understood in this formed concept where we are comparing two things. If you want to express gray is a little bit chubbier, then we add 一点儿 after 胖. If I want to express gray is a lot chubbier, then I add 的多 after 胖. In the next sentence structure, subject plus 是 plus the adjective plus the. We use this sentence structure to state or emphasize a fact. Please remember this. Let's take a look at some examples. The first one, I want to state a fact that he is tall. 他是高的. 高 means tall. as the adjective. If you want to emphasize the fact that he is very tall, then you can add whatever modifier you want to add. Like you can put 非常，非常 means extremely. So 他是非常高的. By saying that, I express the fact that he is extremely tall. Example number 2, I want to state a fact that my cat is gray color. 我的猫是灰色的。灰色 means gray color is used as an adjective here. Maybe this is the first time I'm introducing my cat to my friend and I'm stating a fact that 我的猫是灰的 my cat is gray color. 3. 美国是很大的美国 America 很 very, right? 大 big. I'm stating a fact that America is pretty big. 美国是很大的。Let's take a moment to summarize these 3 sentences. The first sentence structure, subject plus 很 plus adjective, is the most common one and probably the very first sentence structures that you learn as a Chinese learner. We use this sentence structure to modify the degree of an adjective about the subject it modifies. And remember, we always use 很 or a different modifier before adjective instead of the copula 是, which is M is R in English. Using 是 before the adjective is the most typical and common mistakes a lot of Chinese learners make. Please remember, don't use 是 but use 很 or a different modifier. The second sentence structure, subject plus an adjective, is commonly used in a comparative context. Sounds very natural. We use the third sentence structure to state a fact or emphasize a perceived fact. I truly hope this lesson provides useful information for you to use adjectives in Chinese expressions and help you better understand how these 3 sentence structures are used in different contexts. Please subscribe to my channel to support me and tell me what you are struggling with in your Chinese study. I'll see you next time. 再见。